Put it over here. All right, so ladies, when it comes to the dating pool, which I gather is somewhat contaminated, I've heard.
Oh, no. Contaminated
That's what I hear
someone?
people say.
No, that's a strong word.
Dirty?
Contaminated?
Murky?
No, I wouldn't use any of those things.
What would you say?
Contaminated and murky.
Not
as deep. Not as deep.
Shallow?
Yeah, shallow is good.
And a little murky?
Because it means that shallow, it's clean, but it's just not as deep.
The dating pool
Murky
is clean.
mean that everything, nothing in there now.
Semi-murky?
No, once murky touch the water, that means everything in the water is not good.
Chef.
No, murky mean nothing in the water no good. And I don't believe that's
partly murky.
Shallow may mean that it's not as much as you'd hope. So I work with shallow, but I'm not going to say murky.
I said Julie Mango posted a video yesterday about cleaning. Are we even cleaning if we're not fainting, right? Where she take up every also cleaning product, showing how Jamaicans clean. I feel like the dating pool could use some of those products. That's all I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, we digress. Have you ever dipped in the shallow end? Oh, the shallow end. Why is the younger side the shallow side?
Jamila, we ain't gonna agree on none of what you're saying this morning. The shallow end, the young men are not the shallow end.
Oh, shallow as in age.
It's not shallow either. Let's just know.
But youth and naivete don't go together
but young men, I find the young men are not naive either. So let's just stick to the main point.
Yes.
Not gone beyond the headlines
yes.
and gone crazy.
Yes,
We're just going to
Jackson
talk
Miller.
about dating
younger men.
Right.
Pointsfrommarriage.com to help us discuss the pros and the cons of dating a younger man.
Right.
Okay. And some of these aren't necessarily true either, you know. Maybe stereotypical, but maybe in the main they're true. So this one says more energy.
Yeah.
Younger people in general have more physical energy. And while there won't be much difference in energy between a 20 and a 25-year-old, or a 25-year-old and a 30-year-old, once you get past the early 30s, you may see some notable differences.
Yeah.
Watch a young man, you know?
Yeah, and it's natural energy, not fake energy.
Life is doing
I was talking about that fake energy yesterday. Like people want to pretend to be young, so they overdo some things. Like they act irresponsible because you're young. No, stupid is stupid, whatever age you are. So. Yeah, they have natural energy.
And that's that on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do younger people have fewer responsibilities?
I'm not going to agree.
That's not necessarily true.
I'm not going to agree. Well, they may or may not have fewer responsibilities. What I won't agree with is that they are less responsible.
Correct.
Because you got some older men who I don't know. I mean, I know.
And I find too, like a lot of young men now are like wising up about this kind of financial literacy.
They've seen the generation before them and they don't want to be there.
Not going there. So
they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
So fewer responsibilities. The older men often have responsibilities such as children or a stressful job to worry about. Some of them have children, they ain't worrying about it. But the younger you go, the less likely these aspects of life will be a factor. I'm not going to agree. Some young man have, yeah. Let's move on.
Gosh. Less cynical. Who telling you so?
This might be true.
Older men who've been through 1 or 2 marriages and divorces or even the breakup of several long-term romances often become more cynical about relationships in general, although they still desire companionship.
And I wouldn't even say...
That's true of women too, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even say their experiences have made them cynical. I'll just say that's how they've been socialized. But there's a whole age cohort that just believe that man will have enough gal and gal in a bungle, and that relationships are just so What you do with one girl? What that?
But it's also true that if you have had a terrible run of it,
Yes.
it can make you
Yes.
skeptical and cynical for true.
I don't never
true.
had terrible runs at it. Not most of them. I wouldn't put this as a pro. That's like an anomaly.
Are they more grateful?
The younger men?
Yeah. Yes?
I wouldn't.
Check?
I wouldn't.
I don't know about that.
No. It all depends. It depends. That one is such a generalization. Because people who have a grateful heart, just have a grateful heart, and it has nothing to do with age, I feel.
It says, while outsiders sometimes sneer at an older woman, younger man, we call it cougar, no? Partnership, the man himself often gets a surge of self-confidence due to the fact that he was able to snag an older woman. Is that true in our Jamaican context?
Yes.
It's a big deal when you're dating it is.
Yes.
It's true?
But maybe not for the right reasons. Like people always tend to connect assets and acquisitions. As
Things.
As a part
You do
of
it for things.
Right. Y'all watch ring games? Y'all heard
Yeah.
what they told Brandon? Where you say we're gonna get a car and drive in and now?
Oh gosh. Pros, more spontaneous. If you're looking for spur of the moment activity, it's more likely that dating someone younger may create more opportunities for spontaneity. You have a lot of boring younger men out there.
Yeah. And there are some older men that are very spontaneous.
True.
So spontaneous is what spontaneous does.
True.
Some of the cons, more childish, don't agree.
Not necessarily.
Don't agree. You got some big 70-odd-year-old children walking around. I don't even know what you're talking about. One drawback to dating a younger man is that he may be less mature than you.
Leave soft man alone.
For instance, if you're 30 and you're dating a 24-year-old, he may enjoy playing video games for hours with his friends and partying the night away, while you may have left those things behind for more classy pastimes.
Or you could play video games together.
Take the video games off. Hours with his friends and partying the night away. Yeah, that sounds like some 60-year-old and 70-year-old people I know.
But also, you want whomever you're with to have a pastime that they enjoy. So, what's wrong with them playing video games?
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
So Simone hit the nail on the head, because if you have a classy pastime that he just does not want to do, and he wants to play a video game, make him play a video game and you go do your classy pastime.
It's all good.
Why everybody have to be joining him?
It's all good.
More naive? I don't know about that.
Less financially stable? Telling you, a lot of our young people are wising up.
I don't know about that.
Look at that poor little man. You're saying the man have broke pocket. What a terrible thing to even imply. Do you know the man's bank account, miss?
Less likely to commit? I don't agree.
I want to tell you, say, a lot of these young cats are very confident and shooting shots all over the place that the older men wouldn't dare do. And for that reason, you do find a lot of older women very happy with their young beaux.
Listen, I had a conversation with a young man and he said, look, I saw the generation before me. Him said, the IPA children and the IPA different women, them broke. They don't have a house, them can't afford for car payment. Because why? Him said, I just want one girl. She and I go and buy a house together, have our 2 kids, build a life that we can enjoy and we can have fun doing it.
And there are many more like
very
him.
happy to do that.
That being said, would you date a younger man?
Of course. Well, look it.
You're a presenter, but Jesus, a chef, would you? I don't know. I've never done it.
Oh, you don't know if you would?
Actually, it depends on younger. So I'm years old, right? So, like within a certain age gap, yes, but maybe not 20.
Look,
you know what I mean?
I'm 50 on Sunday, so younger man me 40 on.
Right.
So, look,
right. So within a certain window. 5 years, maybe 5. Maybe I'll be comfortable with 5. 15, I'm not so sure. Scott, come out of my ears. Come out of my ears, director, and direct. Punch up a shot and stop
I'd be comfortable with his character and his maturity. That's what I'd be comfortable with.
Even if he's 20?
I'd be comfortable with his character and his maturity.
Even if he's 20?
Simone, I know some 60-year-old where them character and them maturity is so wrong that I'm not even going to put an age.
Yes,
Who's soft, man? I'm soft. I don't know. I wouldn't date soft, man.
Who would?
Mrs. Soft, man.
Mrs. Softer.
He's 50? Soft man's 50?
50 odd. I act like 15, them say. Everybody in here is throwing word.
Soft man not take it nicely. It's the first time I see him stand up so serious. Him not take it nicely.
Him laugh now.
Listen, guys.
Do you guys? Life is short, yeah, man.
Yeah, do what works.
What makes you happy?
For you.
Yeah.
Do what works for you.
Do you? Even if he's 20?
Yes.
Do you think? Okay, let's go talk.
Why is Sky laugh?